blue and red. But check, if I put Pachacuti in red, potentially, like we can still see the little tree, which is what was his original color. Hi from Argentina. Hey, oh, Fede! Fede, welcome in Fox. Fede recently joined Fox as a mental coach, guys. Keep coloring. I'm gonna keep the color they use. So Vasco da Gama in blue, guys, as Ethiopians. And we have Pachacuti green as Slavs. Interesting. It's time, guys, to find out for some details. So like, is it chasing? Yes. Look at that's the first detail, guys. I can tell you that Doubt wouldn't garrison his villas to shoot the deer. Or if he garrison his villas, he would shoot the deer with the TC. Pachacuti is not Doubt confirmed. Easy. Oh yeah, predictions. Yes. Yes, yes. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna make a prediction. So you can bet your Gugus. Who win? Answer 1 gonna be Vasco. The Gama. Vasco the Gama. Answer 2 gonna be Pachacuti. She's cute. And you have 2 minutes, guys, to bet your Gugus, if you wish. Let's check for the boar. Oh, I didn't see. Okay, he didn't lure his boar yet. That's cool. So we're gonna be able to check, like, is he garrisoning or not, this TC? He is. How many vills? 5, actually. There is a move. I know, guys, how to recognize Jordan easily when he chase boar. He's doing a thing that only him is doing always. What is doing Jordan, guys? It's when he's luring his boar and he has like 5 vills under the TC or 4. He's like, then send the first volley and second one, and when the boar is 1 HP, most of the player like put the rally point on the boar, then ask the vills to ungarrison. What does Jordan is he ungarrison them there, like he put the rally point not on the boar. That's not the Jordan way to lure the boar. Okay, let's check Pachacuti again. Already 10 second idle TC? No, only 1. Yeah, idle eco is hard to not. Yeah, you cannot change an idle eco, right? Okay, so both are using the garrison hotkey to lure boars and lure deers. So might not be Doubt, but at the same time you cannot tell that early, right? Like sometimes Doubt can use it as well. Maybe you won't feel as comfortable as other player using it, but you can use it. Or at the opposite, someone that using always kind of feels a bit nervous and be like, I don't want to risk to lose my boar. Let's just chase it the normal way without garrisoning and shooting with the TC. Better red and blue color. Okay, I can put red and blue. So it's gonna be, yeah, let's keep in red and blue, and you can see the little tree, and I'm gonna point it out each game. Pachacuti was green, and Vasco da Gama was blue. Blue is a pretty common color. Green, who used green? Leary does use green, but I think that's an easy bait as well. Like, that's easy for a player to just take green, then he alt G. What is alt G is when you put always yourself as blue and always the opponent as red. So it's easy for player to switch color non-stop, actually. Okay, walling like that, safe approach. Going for 21 pop, actually, as Slavs is pretty... Oh, walling like that? Who could wall like that? Actually, blue is Ethiopians. Is going for a kinda standard opening. 1 lumber camp. No, 2 lumber camp, actually. And red is going for a militia approach. He's going for an early rush. Not a French rush, but an early rush. Okay, let's see. Or maybe with the hill there? This guy should be under the hill. Could be a kill actually, maybe. Yeah, the gold is too close from the TC, but let's see. Let's see Blue's reaction. Blue's reaction is in the well. Vasco da Gama reaction is in the well. Is in the hell. Maybe it could be a Deadville. No, he didn't commit it on that. I think he could have committed on that. Could have been a Deadville. Let's see the defense actually. It's no quick wall. It's defending with vills. I mean, it doesn't need to overreact too. Doing this, red is fully walling. That's interesting. Maybe he wants to commit on this Ville. This Ville is okay, he's committing on it. He will try to get him. Nice micro from blue. Blue defending perfectly so far for now. Interesting actually. Blue gathering info forward. Okay, the pike is coming, so the pressure should be... Okay, he needs to commit now or never if he wants to commit on a Ville. Because the spear is coming. Okay, he's committing heavily on one. Will he get one? No, perfect defense by Vasco da Gama so far for now. It was a perfect defense. Nothing to say. Really clean one. Going for straight archer. And Pachacuti went for early drush with Slav. It's surprising a bit. It surprised me a bit. But we'll see. For now, hard to say who's who. Only 3 on berries for Vasco da Gama, walling fast. I mean, walling fast in tournament is pretty usual. Something pretty usual. Though, doesn't wall like this though. Could have been a way better wall. Like, it's always tricky to stay open. You never know. Sometimes you're distracted and archer comes in and you're like, oh, I'm dead. But yeah, going for militias into full one, into economic approach. With Slavs. Pachacuti going macro, okay. And going for skirm behind that. Actually, none of them went for the extra deers. They pushed some of them, but they didn't went for the mill on the outside. That's an info. Okay, Vasco da Gama running in to take some information about what he's doing his opponent. You're gonna see the ranges, but he doesn't see the gold, so he doesn't know if it's archer or skirm. But he will know that it's skirm when he will see that. Okay, it's skirm, he knows it. It's gonna be skirm. But the question is how many skirms will the Pachacuti make, right? Because he can't just fake one skirm and just goes up. Could be an idea. On his side, Vasco da Gama is still massing archer. Oh no, he stopped to make archer actually. He wants to go up fast too. No abuse market though. Doubt is out of the way if there is no abuse market in this position. I mean, maybe it's not an abuse market scenario too. Hey Daniel. Let's see. For now, pretty passive game. Both players playing super caution, super safe, sorry. Both players playing super safe. Resources collecting are really similar. They should go up same time. I do favor a bit Ethiopian's position because the archer's gonna scale way better than the Slav skirms. So maybe I would say that I prefer Vasco da Gama position a slight bit. Because then you can go for camel and go for your composition. Camel crossbow should be good. While Slav's gonna be... He has choice to go like Spear Monk. Or maybe going for big knight production. But shouldn't be the best, potentially. I mean, if he go for knights, it's fine. But if he goes for skirm, it doesn't scale well in the game. And look at that, he's not producing any more skirm. Vasco da Gama going up really fast. While same for Pachacuti, going up pretty fast. He balanced a bit his economy. He didn't sell the stone. So, okay. How much farm does he have? 14 farms. Same for Mr. Vasco da Gama. And for now, no info. Like, it could be anyone for now. The map is pretty standard. The way they played, maybe Slavs going like militia into skirm was really versus Ethiopians. Going militia full wall into skirms versus Ethiopians as Slavs is not common though. Like, I don't see an AM player doing that. AM would definitely go scout into skirm. Impossible. For me, The way Pachacuti played means it's not Hera, it's not AM as well, probably not Mia or Sebastian. I can see Pachacuti being Winchester the way he played that. I could see Pachacuti being Winchester. Or not an AM player, I would say. Not an AM player. Hey everyone, hey Lord Ute. Welcome, welcome guys. We are watching. Look at this. Look at Vasco da Gama. He's staying there, but I can tell you that he's watching that. And Pachacuti knows it. So Pachacuti is not garrisoning because he will lose some resources. He will get some idle time if he does that. Maybe he will try at one point. Okay, no he didn't. Both were taking care of that. Okay, let's see the Pachacuti approach. Is he gonna be 3TC? Okay. First TC inside the base. Safe one. We can see Vasco da Gama taking some more info with his scout. That's well played. He's gonna try to commit on a scout. On a Ville, sorry. The scout's gonna try to go for a kill. And look at this actually. Forward Seed Watch-Up. Forward Archer. The Archer are going forward. He has a stable too. He's gonna play aggressive. Aggressive with a TC. I could see this type of play being like Leary, something. Oh, nice quick wall, nice quick wall. Okay, doubt is not Pachacuti, guys. That's for sure. Mysterio. Oh, that's a disaster. The Vills were trapped and the crossbow are coming. Oof, that's no bueno at all for Pachacuti actually, because the Archer gonna goes in. We doesn't have Skirm is not there yet. +2 is not there yet as well. Pachacuti going for the super greedy approach. Ooh, is there a hole? Maybe there is a hole, I'm not sure. And yeah, the TC is denied. That's super costly for Pachacuti. He will have to defend. And as I said, the way he played was a bit weird because it doesn't scale that well for him in the game. The way he played. I mean, if you want to use Slav's farms at the best, you want to play Scout Rush, then Knight. You want to play something that costs food, right? And just make Vills is like you're not using your... Okay, quick wall again for Mr. Pachacuti. It's not doubt, we knows it. It's not doubt, but at the end, who's good to go for early rush into Skirm or into passive play like that? We're gonna watch after that. Who could go for this? Okay, first dead Ville. Actually, not as the fourth one with the... Oh, actually, the crossbow micro is not that bad. I don't know how I can remove the blue thing, actually. I think the new Capture Rage version that I downloaded for Capture Rage show this. That's a bit annoying. I will remove it after this game, because that takes a bit too much space on my screen. Vinch? Yeah, I could see Vinch going for early rush into that passive, actually. I could see Vinch doing that. And the way Vasco da Gama is playing is typical AM, Sebastian, is typical new generation, aggressive, hard, something like that. I can see blue being hard, for example. Or being Sito, or being... I don't know. Or being maybe... Okay, it doesn't have the automatic recede. It does not have the second wood upgrade as well. He's going for Monastery behind because he knows that potentially Pachacuti could have a stable try to snipe Mangonel. And the TC will fall actually. The TC 600 HP left. We can see Vasco da Gama being super aggressive with his crossbow. He's not scared at all. Okay, the knight is not getting converted. That's really good for him. The knight cannot turn back and kill his old ally. And yeah, Pachacuti situation is not as good. Okay, good microphone for Vasco da Gama. No mistake at all. And that's a mess for Pachacuti to defend that. Third Mangonel on the way as well. He's going for the split. He's going. The knight are committing on the Mangonel. He's gonna try to convert. It has to be a deleted knight. Okay, the knight is converted, but he cannot go for the snipe of the Mongos. Actually, Vasco da Gama could have used this heal to push this TC2. That's maybe a bit of a mistake, but for now he's playing really. Oof. We were close to have a double kill on this one. Ooh. Vasco da Gama has to be careful because this last sequences was not that good for him. He almost lost 2 Mangonel. Maybe he needs to bring the Ville to repair the Mongo as well. Okay, 3 monks now. Maybe he wants to go for the monk defense, but he doesn't have that much gold. He's selling some stone for some gold as well. So is he desperate for gold? He has the gold in the back, but he has only 6 on gold for now. He's booming heavily, but he doesn't have that big of an advantage, that big of a Vil lead. Because of the Vil kill, because of the pressure, and because of, I mean, he doesn't have any much... He doesn't have enough food to... Oh, wait. Oh, they will be forced to ungarrison, then the archer can go and kill everything. Okay, the archer are committing under the seat, that's really good. Oh no, he lost the... Oh, that's a disaster for Pachacuti. Pachacuti needs to defend, and the GG is called, guys. GG is called, and as I said, we won't be able to see the APM from each other. But this game looks like Vasco da Gama had a lot of APM because look at this base at home. That's pretty clean. Everything is super clean. He played super clean. Vasco da Gama is Cito. Could be, yeah. I can see that. I can see Vasco da Gama being Cito. I mean, I don't say it's... I think, like, let's check, guys. Like, let's go into the statistic a bit before. We need to watch everything we can. Nothing to check too much for now. Research. Feudal time. We can see that Pachacuti went feudal really late. Society. And then, usually we have APM. That's not the case there. Okay, nothing to watch too much on this. Okay, guys. Who is Pachacuti? For me, Pachacuti cannot be Sebastian. Pacha. Pachacuti. For me, Pachacuti cannot be Sebastian. Maybe I want tinier. For me, Pachacuti cannot be Sebastian. For me, Pachacuti cannot be Cito. For me, Pachacuti cannot be Doubt. Cannot be... For me, Pachacuti cannot be Viper as well. Cannot be Hera. It cannot be Leary. It cannot be Art as well. I don't see Tato playing like that. That's it, I think. Vasco da Gama is Leary. I can see Vasco da Gama being Leary. Can I make a new one, actually? I cannot make a new one? That's annoying. That's very annoying. I cannot make a new one. Yeah, I know it's open already. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know, I can... Okay. Maybe we can create an Excel file? True. Okay, let me try to create an Excel file. Excel... Or I mean Excel. Or even just a Libre... Okay, LibreOffice Calc. Good. Oh boy. I am creating something wild. That's so ugly, but that's so good at the same time. Okay, and then guys. Now, in red, we have Vasco da Gama. Vasco. For me, Vasco cannot be... Is it... Can it be... Actually, Vasco can be a lot of players still. It can be a lot of players. Vasco da Gama can be so many people. I don't see Doubt microing like that. Let's be honest. I don't see... Vasco is a great player. I don't see who. Historio playing Archer? I mean, he didn't play Archer like most of the players did. He kind of played super passive into Archer Mangonel forward. I can see Vasco being Yo still. I mean, we don't need to eliminate too much player too fast, guys. Keep that in mind. We cannot. We just cannot. Like, I am sure Vasco is not doubt. That's for sure. But do you have any other certitude? Like, can you tell me? I'm sure Vasco is not this guy. Like 100%. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this beauty, guys. Tell me it's not beautiful. Can someone tell me this is not perfect? Tato 100%? Impossible? Why? You said it's not Jordan? I don't know yet. I mean, I know it's not doubt. I can see Jordan playing like this. I can see Mbel definitely playing like this. Ganji, maybe that was too clean for him, but at the same time, kinda hard. I don't know. Okay, let's check if the second game. Okay, the second game is online. Let me download that, guys. Give me a second. Okay. Let's drop some more info on game 2. We don't need to be like too impatient. We can just chill, wait to have a bit more info. For now, I think we had a lot of info about Pachacuti already. Okay, what? Oh, evacuation. And actually Pachacuti is using green again. But he's playing Sicilians? Versus Malians for Vasco da Gama. I'm gonna put Pachacuti in raid again. Tato full wall minute 4. I could see him playing a bit like that. Like, I mean, the map was kind of walled from the beginning, right? Okay, so Vasco da Gama won game 1. Okay, let's make the prediction for game 2. Actually, people betted on this while we had no info about who's who. That's funny. Okay, let's check this one actually, because I think this one we're gonna have a bit more info about who is who, because... Oh, I forgot I don't know, how do I remove this? Show average score, no. Graphics. Unit. Enable unit shadow texture filtering. Terrain. No. How do I remove this shit? Settings, maybe? I don't know. That's annoying. Okay, I don't know. Did Pacha took his opponent's map? Oh, that's a nice one actually. Let me check that. Yeah, Pachacuti lost and he used the evacuation actually. I mean, maybe it was his own map too. Okay, so Vasco da Gama is luring Boar with his scout. Extra Boar on the south. Okay, this map, guys. Let me show you what is this map. So both players are on this first island. It's cracked terrain everywhere. What is cracked terrain? Cracked terrain means every of your buildings, if it's get damaged by anything, it will be like every building is weaker by 25%. So basically, let's say a man-at-arm is trying to kill these houses. It will put 25 damage extra on the houses. Okay. So aggression gonna be rewarded a lot, I think. But at the same time, look at the woodline on this map. The woodline are so bad on this map, are disastrous on this map. We can see Pachacuti going for the lumber camp on the bottom, while Mr. Vasco da Gama is going for the lumber camp on the main island. Second, Malians feels pretty standard on this map. Why? Because we can see that it's an hybrid map. You have water, you have small woods. So having a civilization that has a wood bonuses at the beginning of the game will be really good. Malians is, in my opinion, a really good and standard pick on this one. At least at the first view. Sicilian though. Sicilian could be a cooker playing Sicilian, because Sicilian, you don't have any bonuses on wood early, but you have a lot of cheesy strat with Sicilian, like the Fast Castle Sergeant Rush with the special tower of the Sicilian too. You have this few pudding strat actually. Crack terrain is like everything is downhill. Yeah, true. But then if it's on crack terrain and underhill, like it's the the negative is even worse. The negative malus of this one. Vasco versus Doubt, final guess. Sebastian versus Doubt, final guess? No. Guys, I think let's see what is doing Pachacuti. But if Pachacuti is going like FC something, it reinforces my idea of Pachacuti is Winchester. Why? I'm gonna tell you that Winchester, in my opinion, could have made this early rush into full. That's Winchester playstyle. And at the same time, Winchester try to cook things sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it fails horribly. Like each time you're trying to cook a new strategy, right? I can definitely see Winchester playing Sicilian on this one. Let's see the strategy because he's going fast feudal, looks like. So might be a standard gameplay, but then I don't know why we are picking Sicilian. Let's see. Maybe he has a strategy, something. Okay, Vasco da Gama is going for the second lumber camp on the new island. Because yeah, this main island, the starting island, is pretty poor in resources, right? Everything is far from the TC, everything is super exposed, the woodline are so tiny, while on the mainlands you have like food everywhere, you have extra boars, extra cow, you have big forest. There is no final guess before the final. Yes, guys, you won't know who is hiding behind who until the final reveal. So basically, if you have a doubt in your mind, and if you have a doubt in your mind, you will have this one until the end. That's horrible. All the freaking tournament, you're gonna be like, huh, was I right about this? You're gonna... Or actually, you could steal all the cow. He's not going for it, but it could be a really good one. Because it's literally 1k food there under this TC. He tried to trap the enemy scout. So that's for sure not Doubt. That's for sure not Yo. That's a pretty common move this day. Era did it first, but that's a pretty common move this day, right? So you cannot say it's Hera or it's someone. Actually, Vasco da Gama going for the one dog galley approach is interesting. He's going for the one dog galley defense, looks like, or maybe he's going for the fish snipe only. Maybe he wants to fish snipe and then play the land. I'm not sure. Because Mr. Pachacuti is going for double dog fire production. And he's taking some stone actually too. Maybe he's aiming for some... Maybe he just wants to go for defensive tower while playing water. Maybe it's his idea, his plan. Dungeon rush for the Sicilian? Look like not. For now, Sicilian is playing like every Civ would play. Okay, he's going for a defensive dungeon. Maybe he's thinking like, I play water, I win water because I use my tower in defense. And then on the way of Castle Age, I just make some sergeant and I just go super aggressive thanks to them. But if he's facing archer early, it can be a big problem for him. Also, maybe Vasco da Gama was not planning to play like that, but when you face Sicilian, you have to adapt kinda. You cannot play standard, right? You have to adapt. So maybe he's like thinking I need archer. Oh, but that's no bueno at all for Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama losing his first galley. Not easy losing, but that's not gonna be an easy one for Vasco da Gama to defend because there is 2 galley already coming. The first archer are going right to the wood line though. And looks like Pachacuti is not expecting that at all. It's pretty... If you ask me, it's pretty... I don't know. How can you not expect this? I mean, you know the opponent saw you. I don't know. That's no bueno at all for Pachacuti actually. He'll need to rush a tower in defense as soon as possible because these 2 archers can do a massacre. Yeah, it's gonna be a dungeon. But the thing is, the dungeon takes a while to build. So maybe Vasco da Gama will be able to kill a villain or 2. Let's see. Okay, he wants this one. Okay, at the end, it wasn't a big problem for Pachacuti, but he won't be able to use the berries then. And just with one archer, Vasco da Gama will be able to deny every extra food on this map. While he can use it. He made a tower as well. He wants to play safe. I mean, we know that a tower is not that useful for Mr. Vasco da Gama because we know that Pachacuti doesn't have too much army, but just think, guys, that the player doesn't have the point of view we have. That he doesn't know. He doesn't know if maybe Pachacuti went for defensive tower with a forward range or something like that. So he has to be careful of every potential aggression coming towards him. We can see the wood line being eaten already. At the end, Pachacuti didn't manage to kill the fish. Actually, he didn't manage at all to kill the fish. That's pretty weird, right? He's playing double dock versus one, and he's gonna lose all his fish. Oh, that's no bueno at all. That's not bueno at all. That's not good. I mean, you cannot lose the water if you're playing one duck versus two. He's going for the counter attack with the Sergeant, but Sergeant in Feudal Age are not that scary. In Castle Age, that's one of the best units early Castle Age, but in Feudal Age, you can see that's pretty weak, right? And he's losing everything there. He lost... how many? He lost 2 fishing ship on the top. He won't be able to give it back. He won't be able to take some counter damage. To counter damage Mr. Vasco da Gama on water, at least. And on the land, he's still not able to use this extra food because of the presence of the archer. We have +1 for Mr. Vasco da Gama. I love this wall, by the way. That's really good. Even if it's on cracked terrain, so pretty weak. The wall will be useful to make sure nothing is sneaking behind his base. It will make sure that if something is attacking it, he will have like a notification, so he won't be surprised at it. On water... yeah, Pachacuti lost water 2 dog versus 1. That's not bueno at all. That's very bad for him. Because he invested more on water and looks like he's losing it. Okay, Vasco da Gama is even clicking before Mr. Pachacuti. That's looking rough for Pachacuti, but at the same time, I mean... why are you picking Sicilians to play like that? I mean, I understand the Sergeant idea. You defend, you win water, and you bring some Sergeant to harass your enemy, but... I mean, versus a better Civ like Malians, I don't see how it can work. Because at the end, Malian bonuses will just... he will be able to afford way more than you. He will be able to afford some water presence. He will be able to afford some military units early as well. That's... I don't know. That's a bit of a strategy. I mean, that's a cooked strategy, but I don't know how good is it. Maybe he tried it versus a different approach. But I have to say, Vasco da Gama adapt his gameplay really well to the Sicilian potential rush. But let's see, because it's like the game is not finished, right? One dungeon behind the woodline, and suddenly it can snowball a lot. Because when Sicilian is in Castle Age, you're gonna see, guys, the stats, the statistic of this unit, like, is boosted on steroids suddenly. When you reach Castle Age, this unit becomes so OP. But still, versus crossbow is still infantry, right? So crossbow should be able to deal with that pretty nicely. Especially with 12 crossbow on the field. Okay, he's committing on Sergeant a lot, but he's gonna lose the water, right? And if he loses the water, he won't have that good of an economy. He has 13 farms at home. He's not using extra food. And 13 farms, keep in mind that you need 5 farms for your TC. And then he has like 7 farms to use to build his Sergeant. To produce his Sergeant. So it's not that much, right? Or actually, maybe he will have a nice timing on the bottom. Maybe he can deny this TC. Okay, 14 seconds until Castle Age. For now, his Sergeant are not too strong, but in 5 seconds, they're gonna be insane. Let's check. Yeah, 75. 8 attack. 4 protection is insane. Vasco da Gama is forced to deny this. That's what he wanted, for sure. And looks like Pachacuti is giving up on water. And at the same time, Vasco da Gama forgot to snipe the fish. So for now, Pachacuti is in a decent position. The Sergeant strat is paying off. I mean, Looks like it's decent now. Double stable for Mystical Vasco da Gama for now. He's going double stable to defend this. I'm not sure I like the idea. I would have preferred, I think, potentially a monastery. Why? Because... Okay, but now you cannot fight a sergeant with bills. It's impossible. No, sergeants just are destroying everything. Like, when you have four pierce armor, like, the tower makes you like 2 damage. That's so low. So now he needs knight. Okay, he will go for knight. He will go for monastery as well to grab some relics. Relics are between both players, by the way. There is 1, 2, 3 relics there. And there is 4 relics on the bottom. We didn't notice that. That's cool. Archers are still harassing Pachacuti's economy though. And as long as Pachacuti cannot deal with that, it will be like so annoying for him. Going for more houses. Okay, he didn't lose his fish yet. That's a bit sloppy from Vasco da Gama. Okay, now Vasco da Gama will realize and will snipe the fish, finally. Now, Pachacuti economy might collapse. Because his food income gonna be super low. And I mean, if he relies only on this pressure to kill Mr. Vasco da Gama, it's still knights versus infantry. Even if the infantry is insane, as long as you don't have monks with them, might not be enough. And looks like it won't be enough because Vasco da Gama now have 6 vil lead. Now he will be able to add fish too. Now he's still raiding everywhere. He's just sitting under this tower. Underneath this tower. That's a disaster for Pachacuti. Pachacuti forced to... Oh, Pachacuti forced to leave. Forced to flee far. Forced to run away. But he will lose a lot of vil. Oh yeah, and now that should be game, right? That should be game for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama playing really well. Pachacuti tried to cook something. Pachacuti tried to cook something. The question is who could be this cooker? And Pachacuti called the GG, guys. And it's 2-0 for Mr. Pachacuti. How we cannot... I cannot put the score in this. I cannot say it's 2-0. How do I add the scoreboard? I cannot, sadly. Yeah. 2-0 for Mr. Vasco da Gama, guys. 2-0. Vasco da Gama played pretty standard, I have to say. Once again, he played well, but he played standard. He didn't try anything out of the box. While Pachacuti, he clearly tried something. It didn't work, but he tried something. Okay, let me check the... Let me check the Civ drafts. The Civ draft. He picked Sicilian. He picked Georgian as well. And there is no gold rush in the map pool. I know Winchester loves these Georgians. Winchester could play Britons too. Okay, Vasco da Gama. Once again, he played pretty standard. I don't see Ganji playing Vasco da Gama. I don't see him playing Vasco da Gama. I think Vasco da Gama gameplay is way too clean for Ganji. No disrespect to Ganji, but I don't think he could... maybe, I don't know. Because, like, just imagine, guys, it's like, let's say, Mihai versus Ganji. 2 underdog in the tournament playing first round. If one of them is taking the lead and, like, beating the other 3-0, like, it's definitely possible, right? It's definitely a possibility. But at the same time, we could think like, oh, Mihai is playing way too good because he's beating Genji. And at the end, we could say like, oh, maybe Mihai can be Hera because he destroyed the opponent. And then the rune after, you're like, oh, fuck, he got destroyed too. So I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. But I think it... No, I don't see him being Genji. I don't see him being Genji. Vasco da Gama... I don't know why, but... I kind of want to say that. I don't know why, but I think Pachacuti is Winchester. My feelings are going towards Winchester. Hmm. I can't see him doing Winchester. I don't see MBL playing like that. I don't see Jordan playing like that. I don't see ACCM maybe? ACCM facing Era and getting destroyed could be a potential, could be an option. Why not Doubt? I mean, he quick walled game 1 and he's playing super meta. Like he's playing like he quick walled game 1 and he went Thrush Skirm versus Ethiopian. I don't see him being Doubt. I just don't think it's Doubt. I mean, he quick walled several times. He played very weird for a Doubt. If it's Doubt. And game 3 gonna be on bypass, guys. Game 3 gonna be bypass. I'm not gonna lie, we are already a bit lost. It was expected. But yeah, it's not easy. I mean, well, we have some, like, that's the first set as well, guys. Like, that's normal that we cannot say that's him 100%. Because little by little, we're gonna be able to say, okay, this guy was not him because he won in this game, etc. And little by little, your shortlists for one name gonna be way more short, and then it's gonna be easier for you to see who's who. So that's okay. Okay, Pachacuti versus Vasco Gama. No way I can put the score though. Casting. Enable scoreboard. Oh, let's go. Best of 5. Round of 16. Up. 5. And we're gonna have Pachacuti. Okay, perfect. And it's 2-0 for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Pachacuti in red. But he took green all the game. You love how invested I am? Thank you, Mr. Judes. Lot, man. Okay, guys, time to bet your Gugus. Vasco da Gama won once again. Keep in mind that this one is Pachacuti home map though. The previous game he picked Vasco da Gama home map, but this one it was his first home map. Bypass was the first home map of Pachacuti. So I expect him to be really good on this one. He's going for Lithuanians, his last pick versus Turks. Okay, interesting. Turks, guys, you know, Turks, Janissary's potential, light cap for free potential, free chemistry for fast bombard cannon potential. Late game can be like CSR potential as well. A lot of good option in late game for the Turks, but rely a lot on gold. Who picks green? Pachacuti picked green every game, and Vasco da Gama picked blue every game. But I mean, I think guessing who's who by the color is very risky this day, because I think it's easy for anyone to pick a color, just algae, and suddenly like he can bait it anyone. Okay, so in red we're gonna have Mr. Pachacuti. So this map, maybe it was the first time you're seeing this map, guys. That's a best of 7. You're right, actually. That's a best of 7. My bad. Best of 7. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, this map, guys, it's like hideout, but you are far from your opponent if you want to go all around. But at the middle, you have like this little path. You cannot build on this sand terrain, like this mortal terrain, basically. But you can build there. So we saw in the previous HiddenCup some player going for the wall, for the forward wall. And I would say, guys, what would do a Black Forest player? A Black Forest player, no. Judes in the chat knows how important is it to have the forward wall. I can tell you, if Judes were in HiddenCup, he would have sent all his base to get the forward wall. That's for sure. That's for sure. So I think none of them are Black Forest player. Or at least Black Forest addict. So I would say Ganji is not in this set. I would say MBL. Maybe MBL? I don't know. I would say Ganji and Barles are not part of this set at least. Then still, Winchester can still be part of it. I don't know why. I think Pachacuti could be Winchester. I think, like, if it was a BF player, he would have at least sent a Vils forward, like without Loom. You wall this, it's like zero investment almost, and you have all the map control on the middle. You have the extra relic. You have the extra relic. So yeah. Viper is a bit of a BF player too. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yes, true. Vasco da Gama could be Viper, but I mean, if Vasco da Gama win this set pretty convincingly, it means we will see him again in the next round, in quarterfinals, semi-final, and final potentially. So it's not too much of a problem if you are not sure who's the winner is, or if you still have a lot of options for this hero, right? But for the guy who lost, if your list of players still kinda big, that can be an issue, right? Because you won't see him playing anymore. So you kinda want to focus on the guy losing to get a short list of players. And I think for now, Pachacuti, we are doing good, guys. We are doing pretty good, I think, for Pachacuti now. Because I think he's playing in a way, I don't know why. In my head, for me, Pachacuti is Vinch. I don't know why. I can't see him being Vinch. He picked bypass, he liked closed map. I don't see him playing too much hybrid maps too. He picked Arabia. Maybe Arabia is not too Vinch, but HiddenCup Arabia is kind of closed at the same time. Yep, some tried to guess on the game language. He didn't try too well. I mean, you were versus someone that know how to bait people perfectly. Not easy, guys. Finding me in the show match was near impossible. It was near impossible. Not gonna lie. I played everything except Margougou style. And at the end, I was like, okay, let's bring in the ultimate bait. So everyone's gonna be like, come on, he forgot to change the language. Come on, Robo, you fucked up. You're bad. What the hell, man? Please focus. Everyone was like disappointed. Were like, oh no, they killed, they leaked my pleasure.
Oh my god!
And suddenly, bah. Oh, Sgek TV, thanks a lot for the raid. Welcome, welcome, guys. It's HiddenCup. If you just arrived, it's HiddenCup 5. And we are trying to guess who is who. And we are enjoying the show as well. Oh, Baby4. You were the one streaming on Sgek TV today? Okay, Pachacuti going for Barak. While Vasco da Gama is not going for anything yet. Vasco da Gama is going for... Wait. 29 population up? Is it a fast imp for Vasco da Gama? Looks like it, right? 4 on gold. A lot of farms early. Late uptime. I mean, once again, if you're going for the fast imp, why are you not walling this? You wall this, and at least if your opponent rush you, you have time to react. You have 1 layer extra to react, right? Because just imagine Pachacuti rush this. Rush the middle. I mean, could have been a disaster for Vasco da Gama. Especially as Lithuanian versus Turks. I can see the Lithuanians going for a rush. Why not? He does have extra food. He doesn't want to let the Turks player going peacefully to Janissaries potentially. That could be a problem. I don't want him to go like light cav, I don't know. So going for some aggression could have been a possibility for Pachacuti. I don't see that the right way, but definitely in this matchup, it's a possibility. It's an option. He's going for stable market, so he's gonna fight for the relics. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like the stable approach on this map, especially if you don't have like a lot of bonuses to do it. Because at the end of the day, relics are super far from this. I mean, you have 1, 2 relics guaranteed, but then if you want to go for the 3rd, 4th one, it's pretty far, and the 5th one is potentially not yours if your opponent is doing the same. So I'm like, I don't know. No way Vasco da Gama is pushing this deer. No way he's pushing this deer. No way. Really? Did he push the deer before? He pushed the deer? No way he's doing that. Okay, Vasco da Gama, guys. Easy. We can easily... Okay, okay, Vasco da Gama, guys. Who will never does that? Who will never try this? Who won't do that? Who will never push a deer like that? Mr. Yo, I think. I don't know. I don't see Mr. doing that. Hard to say. Trading? Okay, he killed us. Oh, that's super sloppy from Pachacuti actually. Okay, he's doing more scout, but still, losing a scout while he could heal him with a monk is very bad and very sloppy, I would say. Okay, Vasco da Gama gonna try to wall last minute. Okay, good job by Vasco da Gama. Okay, so Vasco da Gama is not doubt 100%, guys. Doubt would have failed this. That would have failed every quick wall possible. It's not doubt. Like Vasco da Gama is not doubt. Like that's for sure. If Vasco da Gama is doubt, I stop my career, guys. I tell you that much. I stop playing. Double monastery for Mr. Pachacuti. Interesting. And Vasco da Gama is going for the fast team for sure. I mean, 30 pop. Look at his economy. He's going for the fast team. Let's see how it goes, because defending versus BBC is not an easy task, even with monks. I mean, even Imperial Age monks are not. It's not that easy to convert a bombard cannon, because if the bombard cannon player micros well, he can easily kill your monks. Just going hit and run non-stop, and then he can bring some light cav to force your monks to retreat, or his hand cannoneer to force your monks to retreat, etc. Okay, it's definitely a fast team for Mr. Vatsuyama. I love this actually. It's out of the box, and actually that won't be that easy for Pachacuti to defend this, but I think Pachacuti is not going for the monks push, he's just going for the monks. I grab all the relics I can approach with Lithuanians. Because there is nothing to push the gate. I mean, except if he sends Vil, but I don't see this happening. He just wants to go for the non-neutral relics. He just wants to grab every relics he can. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, Siege Workshop. Him clicked. The question is, will he goes for one range or two to produce some hand cannoneer? Looks like it, yeah. He's hiding barracks to be able to add the ranges later. I remember Vinch trying this fast team already on that map. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Vasco da Gama could be... Actually, Vasco da Gama could be Vinch as well. Like, I think Vasco da Gama can be... I think after this set, if it's still going like in heavily in favor of Vasco da Gama, after this set, we won't be able to say who is Vasco da Gama. Because Vasco da Gama played pretty standard, pretty meta, but he did really well, and he won. It could be Sebastian winning versus Kanji, I don't know. It could be Sebastian winning versus Jordan, or it could be Hera winning versus Winchester too. We don't know too much. So, yeah, I think... Oh, he's going for one stable, one range. Interesting. He wants... And keep in mind, guys, that Turks does have the free Hussar upgrade in him, so maybe he wants to win 1 or 2 Hussar to be able to kill the monk. Maybe he wants to go for Devotion as well, could be an option. But he doesn't have any gold yet. He needs way more on gold. He needs way more on gold if he wants to be able to afford hand cannoneers plus bombard cannon. He needs way more on gold. He can balance a bit his economy with the market though. That's good. Okay, one bombard cannon is out. He's massing Hussar as well. Oh, Pachacuti wants to push this. Third monastery being added. Okay, Vasco da Gama is going for the wall, but actually I'm scared that this bombard cannon, let's check the difference, the range difference. How much range on the monk? Monk does have 9 range. A bombard cannon, there is a Hussar as well. He's pushing monk versus Hussar. Devotion being teched, I think that's a really good idea. And we have 12 range on a BBC. Look at the difference. He can just poke them. But I mean, only one BBC, it's not gonna be easy. He wants to engage this. He's sending the Hussar in. Hand cannonings as well. If an hand cannoneer is being... I don't think it's a... I think it's a mistake to release the hand cannon. This game is over. I mean, this game is over. How do you deal with this? How do you deal with this in Castle Age? It's not like the economic difference is huge. Like Pachacuti went for the I play, I take the relics as fast as possible. This game is over. Blue could be Viper, you think? Could be. Could be Viper. I mean, blue can be a lot of people, let's be honest. Blue can be a lot of people. Because everyone in this roster of players in the main event is insanely good at this game. Everyone is able to bring, maybe not always, but at least from time to time, bring high, like perfect level of Age of Empires. But I have to say that Pachacuti's strategy are not that much on point. I mean, maybe he didn't practice enough, or maybe he didn't have just the best idea during practice, because sometimes you practice, you just don't have the right ideas, and then you get counter-strat. That's also a possibility, but overall, I don't know. Overall, for now, it's not looking great at all, because he's forced into a Castle Age defense. He's going Pikemen versus Hand Cannoneers. It doesn't feel right. And each time there will be a new hand cannon, bombard cannon, it's gonna be a problem for Mr. Pachacuti. I mean, this game can swing either way, can switch either way like very fast. If at one point Pachacuti managed to get a lot of conversion, can be insane. But at the same time, hand cannons just out. Okay, he's going for it. Oh, insane micro actually. The monks are dying. He's trying to convert a lot of hand cannoneers, but yeah, each time he's losing his monk mass, it's a disaster for Pachacuti. Pachacuti cannot just, yeah, he will need to mass more monks. Lithuanian monastery guys produce monks faster, works faster, but still. Oh, actually look at this. He wants to escape his spears, and he's like, come on guys. Jump in the ram, so you don't die. Oh, but the ram got blocked by the farmer. Shit. That's not bueno. And now that Vasco da Gama is sitting on the monastery, that's gonna be even a big problem, because now each time he wants to release a monk, he will get sniped instantly. Third BBCs. Oh boy. Third BBCs, adding hand cannoneer, adding more bombard cannon, adding more SR when he can. Going for the constant build production. His idle TC was... Look at the difference between both players. I mean, it's not like Pachacuti does have like 30 vills ahead. He's like 10 vills ahead. And his economic efficiency shouldn't be that great too, because he will be get pushed. His base gonna get nuked as well. So yeah. Genji versus Lire could be as well, but I don't think Pachacuti is a top player. I don't see Pachacuti being a top 8 player, because his strategies are just not... Look, wait! I can go back. I can go back to watch the conversion fast. He converted everyone super fast. He converted everything super fast. Genji confirm? Did you see how fast he converted everything? How fast he targeted? Okay, let's watch. Let's see. Okay, for now it's not that good. Does he have faith? Doesn't have faith. I want a full faith fight. Good looks like Genji, to be honest. Monks, game 1 was not that good. Game 2 was, he tried something but it didn't work. I mean, maybe Genji is like, I'm happy to be in the HiddenCup already, and I mean, that's normal. Okay, he's trying to convert a bombard cannon, but for now, for one monastery for Vasco da Gama. Maybe he wants to go for the monk tech to be able to convert enemy monk. For now, Pachacuti is still playing monk Pike while booming, but the thing is, his boom is not too impressive for now. He's being pressured a lot, and now that he will lose his TCs, soon Vasco da Gama will be able to add his own TC because his economy start to stabilize a lot. I mean, no, it's not Genji. Genji has a way better micro than this. Genji has a way better micro than this. Like, it's not that impressive, guys. It's not that impressive. But he's always like max range. Look at this. He's always max range as well. Like, I could do that. I could do that. I could be that. Oh! Oh! Thanks God he didn't shoot on the middle. He didn't target. I want to see a fight where Pachacuti just goes in with his monks and Vasco da Gama don't refuse the fight but just goes in as well. Okay, let's see now. No guys, no guys. There is too much monks on one single target. That's not Ganji. That's not Ganji. Look at this. That's not Ganji. That's never Ganji. Impossible, guy. That's for sure Pachacuti is not Ganji. Pachacuti is for sure not Ganji. I swear Pachacuti is not Ganji. That's impossible. That's just impossible. Resources on the map. That's a bit... Okay. Pachacuti is not Ganji, guys. Okay, Miyai then? No, for me, Pachacuti cannot be Ganji. Why I cannot go back? I mean, why on this captured version I cannot go back? How do I go back on this version? Okay, let's check the statistic. For me, it's not Ganji. It's not Ganji. Like, the Monk Micro was not that good. Pachacuti could be Era. Could. Okay, guys. Vasco da Gama. I mean, hard to say for Vasco da Gama. I think a player losing gives us way more info than a player winning. No way, it's Era, Viper, Vasco da Gama, guys. It can be anyone for now. I mean, he played really solid overall. I can see Vasco da Gama being a heart even. Being MBL. Being Tato 2, being Sito, why not? Being Sebastian, why not? Being Miai, why not? Vasco da Gama being Ganji. Not sure about this. And what about the other one then? Pachacuti, guys. How can I... Do I need... Fine. Okay, for me, guys, Pachacuti is not Mysterio. Oh shit. Pachacuti is not Mysterio. Pachacuti is not Ganji. Pachacuti just drop here, never saw Margougou's face. Nice, welcome guys, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome everyone. Why not Ganji? The Monk's Micro was not good enough, in my opinion. Monk's Micro was not good enough. For me, Pachacuti could be a Jordan facing an Hera maybe, but... I don't know why, but Pachacuti, I want to say it's Winchester for now. I'm not gonna lie. For now, I want to say Pachacuti is Winchester. I think Ganji is just nervous. If you are Ganji, are you that nervous? I mean, if I was in the main event of HiddenCup, I would be just happy to be there. Not nervous at all. Okay, guys, let's start the fourth game. It's gonna be Hidden Fort. Actually, Hidden Fort, guys, could tell us a lot about who's who. Because I'm not gonna lie, Hidden Fort, like if someone is going like Just Boom or someone is going like Monk Pressure, could tell us a lot about who is who. So, could be cool, actually. Could be really cool, and that's a new map. And I love watching new map as well. Okay, let's go game 4, guys. Game 4 between Vasco da Gama versus Pachacuti. Potentially the match game as well, because in case Pachacuti is losing this one, Pachacuti is out of the tournament. That's one of the HiddenCup rules, guys. You don't have two chances. One chance, you lose, you out. You are out. That's it. Okay, prediction, guys. Prediction to win some Googoo's. Keep in mind that if you click on your Googoo's account under the chat, You can check all the reward you can earn. Actually, there's a lot of reward, even a fox shirt, you can earn them. The raffle, guys. The raffle, it's simple. At the end of each month, I will make 2 raffles. One raffle for the subs only to earn 1 hour coaching live. If you don't want to be coach, you can give it to a friend, or you can tell me like I prefer to play like co-op campaign with you. It's totally fine as well. And a second raffle for the people that used Gugus to buy tickets each month. So time to farm Gugus, guys. No bet, the bet is on. I just did it. So yeah, Pachacuti's era, but he decided to let Siskan play the 3 first game. We'll see. Okay, so Vasco da Gama has Burgundians and Pachacuti has Khmer. And I remember Khmer being picked like super early in the draft. I think Pachacuti picked Khmer as a second pick. So he does value Khmer super high in his draft priority. Which means, for him, Khmer is a top 7 this one. That's interesting. We saw in the HiddenCup show match some monks play on the middle. We never saw Boom versus Boom. We saw Burgundians versus, when it was Daniel versus me. I went for the Aztecs monks push, he was Burgundians. We never saw like 2 scout booming civs on this map. Let's see how it's gonna play out. Could be interesting. Okay, we can check maybe both of them lure the board pretty standardly, I have to say. Nothing too fancy not too much info to grab there.
Bonjour.
Yeah, how much will? 6? 6 will for Mr. Vasco da Gama. And then after each year, you're gonna be like, time to go on every player stream. Watch how much vills he garrison to kill the boar with the TC. Could be fun actually. But then once again, for a player, it's way too easy to bait that. It's like you need to gather as much as info as you can, and at the same time, you need to value each info you got, right? Pachacuti is playing greedy each game. That's an info. How good is that info? Like, how much I can trust this info? I mean, if someone always plays, if people could be, oh, it's Leary, he's playing greed. No way. Oh, I don't trust this info. Like nobody, like it costs nothing to do this bait. Like changing his playstyle can cost you the game potentially. So that's something you can take in consideration. Same, luring a board differently when you are used to do the same every day mechanically can be a little risk. You can value this info a bit more. But changing the color, I won't even watch the color, guys. The guessing game. I mean, it has to be the last tiebreaker between two players for the same hero, right? Like the very last tiebreaker. And even, let's say, I don't know about one hero, I'm like, oh, it can be either Doubt or Leary at the end in my shortlist. I would think like, Leary won't go for green, potentially, and Doubt could have go for green just to bait us. So I would still don't believe the green for Leary, right? So yeah. Okay. Khmer versus Burgundians, for now, both of them are trying to cut on the middle. This map, guys, this map is pretty simple. Both of them are pretty far from each other. You can go all around the map to attack your enemy, or you can cut on the middle, and when you're out, like this, you can lure some extra rhinos. You have a lot of gold on the middle as well, but there is gold on the outside as well. And stone on the outside. Stone is on the outside. Most of the gold are the inside, but you still have gold on the outside. So it's totally fine to not go all in on the middle. It's not like on Gold Rush, for example. You can just go on the outside. And actually, what's happening there? No room, but Vasco da Gama is not protecting his ville. So could have been a little nice timing for Pachacuti. Pachacuti is luring his first rhino to this little hole. Funny. Gonna be the second rhino for Mr. Pachacuti. Same for Mr. Vasco da Gama that did restart the rhino aggro. Oh, maybe the first Vil kill by a rhino. Okay, he didn't panic at all. He's going for Loom. He's gonna click after all of that. Looks like a fast castle approach for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Or maybe a fast feudal age, but with some tech. Because keep in mind that Burgundians can go earlier for can research their economic technology earlier than most of the civs. Second rhino for Pachacuti. Pachacuti is living the dream actually. Pachacuti is living the dream. Did he went for a stable? Not at all actually. He went for a 1 on gold. His scout is in. Loom is in as well for Vasco da Gama, so shouldn't be a big problem. The Burgundians can collect relics and not commit too much at mid. True actually, Burgundians like... Oh! Pachacuti could wall this! Don't wall this and that's a disaster for Vasco da Gama. Oh! Go around and wall this! Don't wall this and you're in a very good spot. Then Vasco da Gama needs to cut the tree again. Pachacuti not giving up, being down 3-0 but still fighting. He's going for an houses there. Well, I don't know why he's not walling that, to be honest. Both of the players, and in my opinion, underrated this little hole. Like, Pachacuti can just make a little palisade there. It can be so annoying for Vasco da Gama. Like, for example, this ville was stuck inside. And now he can lure a boar, for example. Yeah, that's a bit of a mistake from both players, I think. Vasco da Gama should cover that, and Pachacuti should deny that too. Okay, so Pachacuti is going for the fast castle approach, or the very fast castle approach actually. He's going for stable. Keep in mind that Khmer doesn't need to have any building requirement to go up. While in general, when you are a standard civ, you need a 2 building or a castle to go up. So that's cool for Khmer, at least that's cool for very fast castle at least. I am stuck Stepville. Where are the relics on this map, by the way? They are not on the middle. All the relics are on the outside. Only 4? Oh no, the 5th one is there. Okay, let's see what player are gonna go for early castle age. Looks like Mr. Pachacuti is going for scout approach. Vasco da Gama is still open. He's still open and it could be a disaster. He's doing his own scout, so fine. I guess both want the same. Both wants to have the control maps. That's a bit weird to go scout versus scout in this matchup. Maybe just going like boom, full boom only could be better. I don't know. Or he's killing Vasco da Gama scout. That's a scout that won't be healed by a monk. That's a good pick for Mr. Pachacuti. Pachacuti being annoying. No wall still for Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama is still super confident. I mean, he has his scout behind, so he should be fine. Both of them does have the... I think Khmer doesn't have atonement. So I think in potentially Khmer won't be able to... Oh, he's going for a TC on the middle between both of them to get some map control. That's interesting. He's going for light cav as well. Vasco da Gama is a bit late. He finally walled that. That's cool. Relics are unfair. I mean, yes, there is one extra relic there. Could be considered unfair, but... You don't admin restart the game for this. Okay, I see what you mean. Second TC for Pachacuti. Pachacuti going all around. Pachacuti trying to break in. Monastery for Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama didn't went for a single farm. And is not going for the second farm upgrade as well. I mean, if you are not going for the second farm upgrade, why are you not doing the farms earlier? That's my question. Maybe he wanted to make the second farm upgrade, but kinda forgot it at one point. Kinda realized he couldn't afford it, I mean. Okay, and now Vasco da Gama is going out on the middle, trying to take some info. He will realize there is a monastery and a TC on the middle. That I think he won't be too happy about that, because, yeah. I mean, this TC is taking a lot of control map. He's covering a lot of wood, a lot of gold already. Oh, and Pachacuti went all... Oh, this fast wall was beautiful. Vasco da Gama is not Mysterio either. That's for sure. In my books, Mysterio doesn't quick roll like this. In my books. Vasco da Gama could be Viper, to be honest. I mean, as I said, Vasco da Gama could be a lot of player for now. Who's not a big quick roller fan as well? Who doesn't do this type of things? Who don't do that? Who never does that? Yo, never. Ooh! Maybe quick walling was not the best idea. Oh. I don't do that, Sailor Duté. Me, it's Viper, Doubt. Yeah, can see that. I mean, Vasco Gama, stop disrespecting this, bro. Just go back. I'm literally, he's fighting a slide cab. He's like, Oh, don't tell me we'll find that. For now, little advantage for Pachacuti. First game, we can see Pachacuti being ahead in this game. Being ahead, I mean, in the game. 5 Eco KD, 2 Eco KD and 5 KD in favor of Pachacuti for now. To me, it feels like Earth versus Vinch. You agree as well that Pachacuti is Vinch, Mr. Jude? I mean, for me, that's my biggest guess. Pachacuti is Winchester. Like, the execution doesn't look too bad, but the ideas and the strategy looks like a Vinch approach of playing this. And I could see Vasco da Gama being hard. Those hard recall like this though. I'm not sure. I don't see art bring out this type of recall. That was costly once again. Vasco da Gama is struggling a bit. He's struggling certainly a bit. Still doesn't roll this, but still quick roll everything. Looks like Viper. I think, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. It looks like Viper, being up 3-0, knows that he will win this set and be like, I don't care. Who's Vasco da Gama? Who is this? Let me check something. I don't know. Okay, finally killed some light cav on this one. Khmer economy is flying right now. 27 farms each side, but look at the Khmer bank food bank. It's crazy. I really like how Pachacuti is patrolling there, so if anything is coming this side, he knows it. If a monk is trying to grab a relic, he might be able to deny that. 62 vil to 50 thanks to the 7 Eco KD. For now, Pachacuti looking good. And he has the middle as well. I mean, Pachacuti is in a very, very cool position. He's adding a second stable, or maybe a bit of a sloppy... Oh, 10 ground light cav. He's king the third monk, or all the monks died, I believe. Yeah, 3 monks out of 4 died. He's trying to raid at the same time. No, he just forgot this light cav and he's getting raided evilly on the middle. Ooh, care Mr. Vasco da Gama. Oh, he's losing a second one. That's not too cool. But he was distracted by this. He's not reacting. Will he fast wall? Looks like not. Okay, just gonna kill it like that. That's cool as well. 4th TC for Pachacuti. And yeah, looks like Pachacuti is in a really good position. Look at this, guys. You will be able to drop a TC in the face of the, I mean a castle, sorry, in the face of the opponent. A castle there could be insane. He's going for a second stable to be able to produce more light cav as well. I like this approach. Or maybe he has the opportunity to kill this monk. No, he won't be able to snipe it. But yeah, I can definitely see him investing a bit more on the army. And suddenly he comes with like 10 vills, a castle in the face, and he's like, bye bye my man, you're dead. For now, Pachacuti is playing pretty good, I have to say. Pretty good, 4th TC. Playing pretty clean this one. Yeah, I can see him being Vinch, to be honest. I don't see an early rush into Skirm. I don't know. Yeah, and the castle in the face. Instant GG. Daniel confirmed, guys. And 3-1. It won't be a 4-0 for the first set. It's gonna be a 3-1. Okay, so Vasco da Gama. Wait, I need to. Did I? Okay, so for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama, guys. Vasco da Gama. Who doesn't quick roll like that? Mysterio doesn't. Mysterio doesn't quick roll like that. That's for sure. Mysterio doesn't quick roll like that. ACCM doesn't quick roll like that. I think Mihai doesn't quick roll like that. Who else? Not Jordan too? Yeah, I don't think Jordan's quick roll like that too. Does MBL quick roll like that, guys? Maybe some MBL fan in the chat? ACCM, not GG early. Oh, actually, yeah, you're true. ACCM will never resign that fast. That's for sure. That's not ACCM. That's for sure not him. Ganji? Ganji is a BF player. He did not went for the wall. I don't think MBL play like Vasco da Gama. Yeah, I agree. Is Vasco da Gama Sito? Sito never quick call like this. Sito is like a grandpa to me when he quick calls. Like, he never quick calls like that. He's like too lazy to do it. For me, Vasco da Gama is not Sito. Vasco da Gama is not Sito. I don't think NBA play like that. Sebastian? I'm not sure. I don't see Sebastian. Quick calling is not. I mean, I don't know. I think we already eliminated a lot of names, guys, on this game. As I said, Vasco da Gama is for now winning 3-1. We don't need to rush it, right? We don't need to rush it. Guys, we don't need to give one name already. We have time. So I think we already eliminated 4 or 5 players this game. I think it's enough. For me, it's enough, guys. I tell you that much. I won't risk it. For me, it's enough. For this game, 4 names per game, it's already insane. For me, it's enough now. And Pachacuti. I could see him being Balls as well. But I'm kinda rooting for Winchester being Pachacuti now. Did Pachacuti resign early in the other games? Not really, right? Not really. Maybe a bit, but not enough. Okay, let's jump into the next game, guys. Let's not miss too much. And the next game gonna be Cup. Cup. It's gonna be cool. Okay, let me download the game fast. And that's gonna be the way to go. Game 5 between Pachacuti and Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama leading this for now. I'm struggling a bit. Okay, fine now. Pachacuti Vasco da Gama, game 5. And oh! Did they change? No, they didn't. Didn't change the color. And wait! About the Googoo's, guys. I think some people want their Googoo's. Pachacuti 35%. That's not a big hold up, but that's a little one. That's not bad, guys. That's some Googoo's earn to buy some cool reward, I have to say. If you have some reward idea in the future, just let me know. Could be cool as well. So Pachacuti taking the first game in the tournament. That's cool. Vasco banned Portuguese. Viper would not ban Portuguese. You never know, right? Portuguese, when you are like, let's say Viper and Hera, like statistically wise, they should be favorite in their set. Do you want to give Portuguese, which is an insane series, does have the late game win condition of Vitoria as well? I mean, maybe you won't. You don't want to. So I mean, once again, as I said, you have info and you need to value each of your info. Okay, Viper wouldn't ban Portuguese. But does it mean the other 15 players wouldn't ban it as well? Like, in my opinion, you can keep it in your mind. But maybe it's It's too small of a detail yet. Vince should have paused and said second drop. Actually, yeah. Actually, you're right. Vince is this day playing in Asia. Vince is this day playing in Asia. And in the qualifier, he was pausing a lot because he had some drops, some internet drop. So actually, maybe you're right. Yeah. Maybe you're right. We need to keep an eye on that. Maybe if at one point someone is like, Sek, I dropped, could be Winchester. But then, now that I know this info, I need to be careful to not jump too fast on the, oh, it's Vinch, if someone is dropping a bit. Because as far as I know, and Pachacuti is trying to lame, but it's gonna fail, and he will lose a lot of HP. Oh, okay, Mr. Okay, Vasco de Gama. He's playing it super clean behind that. Korea for Vasco de Gama. Britons for Mr. Pachacuti. Korea actually doesn't have any demos. So demos could be an issue if the Korean player wants to play the water. But they do have this Omega Badass unit. That is the turtle ship, guys. Not gonna lie. Turtle ship eyed me a bit. Look at you. Vasco da Gama banned Portuguese. Okay, I'm gonna check that, guys. Vasco da Gama banned Portuguese pretty late in his draft. He banned Bohemians, Kumans too. He doesn't like to play like versus Kumans. Interesting. I mean, many players doesn't like Kumans, to be honest. So kinda hard to say. And he picked Cup, Bay, and Evacuation. While Pachacuti picked Bypass, Hidden Forts, and Arabia. He had choice between... Wait. He had choice between Arabia and Islands or Gold Rush. So between Arabia, Gold Rush, and Islands, he chose Arabia. Maybe then it's not Vinch. I don't know. I see Vinch enjoying playing Gold Rush or Islands more than Arabia, maybe. Maybe then it's not Vinch, guys. Fuck. The only thing I know is that I don't know. Is it good for you? Is it enough for you as a... Pachacuti going for the early rush. I like the way he hide his militia from the scout. Did he know where is Vasco da Gama dock though? Yeah, he saw it. Oh no! He didn't actually. He doesn't know. Okay, but maybe he will realize it. Going 2 militias to deny the fish looks pretty good to me. At least he will be able to be annoying. Then on a feudal age, he might be able to make a dock or something. Vasco da Gama hiding his fish into the deep water so the militias cannot hit them. Or at least might not be able to hit them. But the scout can still body block. Annoying. And when you rely a lot on your fish economy, having your fish not denied but being annoyed like that, you lose a lot of resources. So you need to, yeah, you need to take that in consideration to balance your economy. So you need some bills on, because it's easy in this type of situation to at the end lacking a lot of food, having a too much food in. Oh, trying to block. Okay, we saw Pachacuti not having the Pachacuti quick wall too. The beginning, like he did. Both players looks like pretty comfortable with quick wall. At least Pachacuti did some quick walls in game 1 when he did also some gate walls. Avoid a player to run into his base. So that's why I wouldn't say it could be Yo, but Pachacuti playing the way Yo is playing is the... Okay, so 2 militias being annoying. Stable? No, range stable? Range stable? None of that? What's the answer? A fire for now? What are we doing, Mr. Vasco da Gama? Going for a dock. Actually, he went for the stable, the range, then the dock. We could see him not being sure of what he wants to do exactly. I mean, Korea Coutresh was ambitious for sure looking at the food economy because soon you won't have any food economy like scout.
Yes.
Wait. They only said yes? What happened? Did I miss something? Maybe someone paused. Maybe someone paused and then said yes. Who paused? Vasco da Gama paused first. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
He's going to attack with one spear, one scout. He might be able to take a veil actually on this type of little pressure. Second dock for Mr. Pachacuti. And yeah, trying to put the aggression on. He should be able to take this little veil with such a small investment. Yeah, that's... Pachacuti doesn't have any... He could make Pachacuti just make a spear. Don't lose the second veil, please. Oh no, if you lose a second veil on a spear and a scout, you will blame yourself. Game if you because of that. Okay, counter attack for Pachacuti, trying to find some weak veils in this wall line. Some spear helping to defend. I like this. They are denying the scout pressure and are helping versus the militias. That's a why not. That's really good. On this lake for now, actually Vasco da Gama losing the water. Like he did realize one dock. Didn't saw the second one. He will just realize. So Vasco da Gama should lose this dock, but I think he should be fine with it because he already fished a bit and he's already fishing on the under pond already. So fine with that. He still collected a bit more food than his opponent thanks to this free efficient ship and still has another economy boost thanks to the other pond. Good enough. He also finished to build the as well. And he's walling them up. He's chilling for now. Ooh, he's still investing in this pond? I think that's a mistake because Korea doesn't have any demos. And when you doesn't have any demos versus a ship that has demolition, I don't know. Maybe he's just relying on the fact that maybe he's thinking like, okay, Pachacuti saw that I am one dog versus two. So the normal play from me should be to give up this water. And maybe he's relying on the surprise to be able to fight back in this pond and win it. That's the explanation. Oh, actually, Pachacuti added archery range. We missed that. And he's trying to go maybe quick wall from Vasco da Gama. Easy one. Oh, that's a really good quick wall. That's a very good quick wall for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Denying the archer to goes in his base. And actually, that's really good. And look at the economic diff. At the end of the day, Vasco da Gama didn't make a single military unit except 2 spears and some fire ship. Except that he didn't invest anything in the military. While Pachacuti went rush into double dock, into barracks, into range. So I can tell you that Mr. Pachacuti invested a lot and he will use the market to be able to not be too late in Castle Angeli. 100 food coming. He sells some stone, maybe a bit of... If he sells some wood, I mean, could be up really, really fast too. And he has to take care because having one dock on each pond for Vasco da Gama, and remember guys, he can maybe build some turtle ship. And turtle ship should destroy both of ponds. Maybe the idea for Vasco da Gama is like, he wants to boom, gaining the control map thanks to the turtle ship. Maybe that's his idea at least. Maybe he wants to do that. Okay, he's going for stone mining. He's mining stone. Maybe he wants to do some towers on the middle as well. Actually, maybe he wants to go for a turtle ship tower mangonel push. That's my dream. That's my dream down there. I would love it, but for now he's trying to... Yeah, it looks like it because he's still investing to buy time for his turtle ship, I would say. Or maybe the fire... No, he won't be there in time. Or he's a bit too early too. He will try to find some fish to snipe. If he's losing this dock, it's a bit annoying for Vasco da Gama, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit annoying for him. Because then he will lose all his pressure on this side, and that's gonna be a bit annoying. That's gonna be very annoying, but he's still a better position because he didn't use this stone, he's even taking some. He should be able to make something happen, or a big boom even. That's a map where we used to see a lot of boomy approach first. Okay, is he going for a turtle? I want a turtle ship. Give me a turtle ship, please. Give me a turtle ship. No turtle ship? I am very disappointed. I am very disappointed. Where is my turtle ship? Second TC for Mr. Pachacuti, second TC for Mr. Vasco de Gama. Ship upgrade for Pachacuti, interesting. While some Korean knights are on the field, they will try to raid here and there the economy of Mr. Pachacuti. Killing the archer. Pachacuti won't play archer because he doesn't have any mass. He will just boom. Oh, actually that was a good demo. It was a good demo. Kill the scout and the fire. The first demo of the tournament. That was pretty cool. Second TC added. Third one should follow quite fast. Maybe there too. Protect one of the gold. Actually, Vasco da Gama map is kinda insane, I'm not gonna lie. Gold, stone in the back. This tower is covering everything. Still no turtle ship. I'm so sad. A turtle ship would destroy everything. Turtle ship there with a monk even behind. How do you stop that? Can't. Really can't. I would love to see a turtle ship. It's expensive though. Maybe he's like, maybe he wants to add his third TC before that. But just a turtle ship on each pawn, and Pachacuti will need to invest so much to keep the control of the pawn. I like how Vasco da Gama is just choosing his knight to kill the fish, to kill the fire, and then when they are low life, just go back and hit them. I like the way of doing it. Really cool from Vasco da Gama. He's not losing anything. Actually, the monk is healing the field, right? Wait, fish were. I didn't know fish were still alive for pawn. That's surprising to me. Cool for him. Third TC being added for Pachacuti. For now, it's a pretty standard game, I'm not gonna lie. Hard to say who's who or to find some info in them. How important is it to look at their eco upgrade? Doesn't it help with guessing? It can help with guessing, especially real player loves to makes a lot of eco upgrade really early in the game. It can help. But at the same time, like, every player can forget an eco upgrade from the boom! Oh, that was a nice one, actually. They are all 1 HP, but... Oh, Pachacuti needs to kill them. Oh, send a demo there and delete him. Think you reached him? You reach? No, you don't. That's sad, actually. Demo was insane. Actually, if the demo managed to kill 2 knights at the end... No, only 1. Well, that was not super worth it. It was like kinda equal. Could have been better. Demo was insane. I don't know. I mean, I didn't take a look too much about them. I mean, I watched them a bit, and I didn't saw a lot of second farm upgrade on Castle Age from both of them. So I would say it's maybe not Doubt, it's maybe not Viper, because they used to do it a lot, at least. They used to make the second farm upgrade a lot in their games. Same for Jordan, potentially. GL loves to make a lot of economic upgrade really fast. Same Vasco da Gama and Pachacuti, same AM, are not doing the farm upgrade too early most of the time as well. Actually, some monks. Oh, 3 fire converted. That's... Oh, and then Vasco da Gama is just winning the pawn thanks to the monks. Oh no. I think at the end investing into some naval unit is a mistake, kinda, because at the end monks will just destroy. Oh, there is a demo. You cannot commit on that, Vasco da Gama. Okay, he's trying to be annoying, but at the end, the top pawn will be in favor of Mr. Vasco da Gama. 4th TC being has been added by Vasco da Gama. We can see the economy being quite similar. The 4th one is being added for Pachacuti as well. For the economy upgraded, not having a wheelbarrow that late for Pachacuti. Tikov confirmed? No. Tikov is not part of the mix. Oh! Oh, boom! Oh, maybe they're low life? Oh, let's go. Oh, that was a great demo. That was a great demolition ship. Oh, don't lose the... Just passing? Okay, maybe not just passing. Player will try to defend the monks, or at least try to revenge it. At the end, everything will die for both players. They are trying to steal the relic. For now, Pachacuti does have one relic. And a castle for Pachacuti. I like this castle because it covers potentially a redock on both pawns. So that's pretty cool. In case he wants to play both pawns. But most of the time on this map, we see players trying to contest this one because there is a lot of gold on this one. And as you can see, there is only one extra gold on the land part of the map. This part of the map is a bit crucial for both of them. Turtle in queue? Let's go. My man finally found. My guy finally went for it. Vasco de Gama, I'm cheering for you since now. The turtle ship is added. I love that. I think actually that's not... Looks like a kind of a meme unit, but I does actually think it's really strong. 39 farm versus 26. Oh, actually, Mr. Pachacuti being a bit late on the farm number. That's normal because he did invested into a lot of ship. And look at this turtle. Like, it's legit too strong. Not versus monks though. Oh no, he will need to deny. He will need to delete it. But no, he will delete it. He will try to kill one and then he deletes. Well, that's why I think turtle ship are good early on in the game. But when there is too much monks, that's no bueno. Like if he was going instantly for double turtle, then you need at least one or two monks. You need at least 2 or 3 monks to deal with one turtle ship. So that's good early on. And look at this Vasco de Gama going for naval unit on this one. Makes me think about Mr. Era actually. I know that Era loves to go for this type of approach on this map. He loves to go for the Boomy Monks approach into some dock actually. Some naval unit on the top. While some other player could go for the like side push with land units. But I know that Era loves to play like that. He loves that. Turtle equal water elephant? I can see that, yeah. Yeah, poor turtle ship. And look at that, Pachacuti is going for the land push. I told you about that. Going for the land push, but actually he's late. He's more than a minute late on Imp. So he should get pushed back pretty easily because Vasco Gama gonna have like triple trebuchet production. He can even go for the chemistry approach to get the bombard cannon. Insane. And thank you so much Felix for the prime. Thank you a lot, man. Thank you a lot for the support, guys. Hope you are enjoying my HiddenCup cast. I don't like it's one of my first solo cast in English. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope it's good. I'm taking a lot of fun. I am having a lot of fun doing it at least. It's cool. Thanks a lot, Felix. Okay, and he's building the castle there. He will get all this gold access, and he will also put these extra miner walls. So potentially, he can't deny them. So Pachacuti doesn't have too much gold on the long run at all. Pachacuti is up way after Mr. Vasco da Gama, so this castle should be a goner. I mean, he will face easily 4 trebs when you reach him, so he won't be able to keep it alive. He's going for masonry though. Maybe he wants to try to repair it, but in my opinion, that's not a good idea. But let's see what's gonna be Pachacuti next move. He's going for masonry. He's adding some. He's going for the Bodkin arrow upgrade. He has some longbowmen on the field, but I mean, I don't see longbowmen breaking the Korean tower castle defense. Vasco da Gama is paying a lot of is respecting a lot this archer, right? You see some archer is like, okay, I had some skirm. I don't want to risk my game. And he's going for Warwolf actually. So it means he will try to keep this castle alive. I think that's a mistake. Going for Warwolf, why not? Warwolf game, who don't know what is doing Warwolf makes your trebuchet 100% accuracy. and you also have some splash damage. So your trebuchets are really good after this upgrade. But the thing is, you will need a lot more vills than that, Mr. Pachacuti, to keep this castle alive. And ooh, Pachacuti going for a dock on this pawn means he will give up all this gold to his opponent. And I just think on the long run, that's not a good idea because, like, even if he survives, like in 20 minutes, when there is no gold for him, Vasco da Gama will have fully gold, and Korea can make War Wagon, Korea can make Hussar, Korea can make Elite Turtle Ship as well. Please, Elite Turtle Ship for the win. Okay, Vasco da Gama now killing a lot of longbow. The monks are dying as well. A demo. We want a demolition ship, please, Mr. Pachacuti. Bring it in. Bring it in. We want to see one. Oh, he's losing quite some, yeah. And the trap gonna fall now. The monks converting the fire. Oh, that's no bueno for Mr. Pachacuti. Pachacuti gave up on this, which means Vasco da Gama will be able to, with just like 2-3 trebuchets, some navy, some potential forward tower, Korea tower, will be able to destroy Mr. Pachacuti. And looks like we're having our first winner, guys. 3 relics against 1 as well. Everything is looking good for Mr. Vasco da Gama. Looks like it's gonna be Vasco da Gama, our first winner, our first player joining quarterfinals. Yeah, Warwolves is really good, but 2 trebuchets to defend all of this is maybe a bit short. Only going now for EV Plo, Pachacuti. Reinforce my idea that it's not a Gamer Legion player. Same, I think. Can you confirm that, guys? Elite Turtle Ship? Oh, let's go. He knows the game is won. He knows it. He knows the game is won. He's going for Elite Turtle Ship. Let's go. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's freaking go. And Elite War Wagon is doing all the Elite tech in the same time. Why not? He has almost unlimited amount of gold for the next 30 minutes. So why not going for it? Both Elite, his score gonna explode thanks to the technology. And 200 HP, 50 attack, 300 HP, 50 attack. Look at this armor, insane armor. 300 HP, good luck Mr. Pachacuti dealing with that. Good luck my man, it's not gonna be easy. Elite Turtle Ship is such a troll technology. I don't know what's the cost, and I think I almost never did it one of my game. But that's funny, I have to say. Looks like Viper gameplay, to be honest, or someone pretending to be Viper. For me, Vasco da Gama looks like Viper, not gonna lie. But he didn't went for the farm upgrade too early too. In both games, he didn't went for it. So maybe it's Era. Maybe it's Era. Like doing some cool technology like Viper could do. Because he's confident. I can see Vasco da Gama being Hera. I can see Vasco da Gama being Tato as well, actually. I don't see Vasco da Gama being Doubt. I can see him being like... Yeah, I can see him being Tato, I guess. Maybe Jordan? Maybe since not full-time anymore, maybe he's a bit more chill. Going into these funny approaches. While... Yeah... Maybe Pachacuti is a CC game. No. I think that the last game of the HiddenCup is enjoying his moment. He's trying his best, trying his shot at the best. He is absolutely right, guys. But I don't see a way for Pachacuti to come back. Bombard cannon, Elite War Wagons. The GG is called. Good luck next. Pachacuti saying the GG, and we do have our first winner, guys. Vasco da Gama will go in quarterfinals. He looks pretty solid. Yeah, he looks solid. This was Era versus Doubt. Oof, that's an interesting one. I don't think that was Era versus Doubt. Or maybe there is tiny chance Pachacuti was Doubt. But the tiny one. There is a tiny chance this was Doubt. I don't think so. Not Era with quick walls. I think Era know how to quick wall. And if he's winning 3-0, he can definitely go for it. He can definitely go for a quick call. I can see Vasco da Gama being hard as well. I can see Vasco da Gama being hard and quickly all the technology. Okay, guys, Pachacuti. We need to work on our Pachacuti problem now. We clearly need to work on our Pachacuti problem. Is it the actual one? Yeah. Okay, guys, Pachacuti. We need to work on the Pachacuti issue, guys. Okay, Pachacuti, guys. Pachacuti. Pachacuti. Did he resign fast in every game? Okay. On slopes, he resigned. He was in a disaster position. On evacuation, he resigned. I don't know. I don't think he resigned that fast. You think he resigned fast? Pachacuti walled in his will this last game. Doubt would have never do that. Yeah, I don't think it's Doubt. I clearly don't think Pachacuti is Doubt. No, it's Doubt. No, it's Hera. No, it's Viper. No, it's Heart. No, it's Sito. No, it's Tato as well. I don't think it's Genji. I don't think it's Sebastian. Could be Mihai. No, it's not Mihai. I don't see Mihai for the treatise instantly approach on slope. What other game? We had Monk's approach on the not the hideout. What was the name on this one? Wait, I need to think about this. Or bypass. Hidden Fort was kind of a weird game at the end. Bars well enough. Bars could be. ICCM wouldn't resign early. Bars could be Bars. Okay, I don't think Pachacuti is ACCM. Guys, I don't know why, but I really think Pachacuti is Winchester. But at the same time, who could be cooking a Sicilian strat like this? MBL not. MBL wouldn't do that. That's not MBL. Pachacuti is not MBL for sure. Paf. Why is it not Genji? Because in my book, Genji micro smokes way better than that. But that's a risk too. That's a risk that I took. Maybe, like, I don't say that in the future. I won't go back on some of my prediction and be like, oh, maybe this was not. I don't know. But for now, that looks like Pachacuti is not Jordan as well. Could it be Jordan playing like that? Being Lithuanians? Jordan. Maybe Jordan playing Doubt Strat? Dang. It leave me with ACCM Bars and Mihai for Pachacuti? No! And Vince is my first guess. Okay, guys. I think I have this short list of players for Pachacuti. Oh, true. The guy picked Arabia too. He picked Bypass, Eden Fort, and Arabia. And keep in mind that he chose Arabia instead of Islands or Gold Rush. I don't think Mihai would ban Cross or High Tides. I think Mihai like Cross or High Tides. I think it's not Mihai. For me, it was Barnes or Winchester. The question is, do I see Winchester choosing Arabia instead of Islands or Gold Rush? Winchester is an Arabia maniac, not too much, but he likes Arabia as well. I mean, I think Pachacuti is Winchester. That's my first thing. Maybe I will change it in the future. I think in Winchester there is 70% chance it's Winchester. Okay, now for Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama, we don't need to rush it, guys. We don't need to rush it because Vasco da Gama will play again in quarterfinals, so we're fine. We can chill on Vasco da Gama. We don't need to say who is Vasco da Gama now. Same for Pachacuti, but I kind of want to have something on Pachacuti. So for Monono, Pachacuti is Winchester 70%. For me, Vasco da Gama is not Genji. Is not Genji. Vasco da Gama is not Winchester. Does Sebastian quick call like that? Not sure. We know Vasco is really good, right? You think Vasco is really good. Until you realize that Vasco da Gama was maybe like Jordan playing versus Miai, for example. And then both of them are really good, but Miai is a big underdog in this match, right? And so, because Miai is under the level of Jordan, Jordan could look really, really strong because he's playing versus a bit of a weaker opponent. That's always the same, right? Yeah. The quick wall when he got the scout in was crazy. I don't think bars. I don't think Sebastian would quick call like that, no. For me, it's one of these 5 players. And I think we don't need to rush it too much, guys. We will see again Vasco da Gama in quarterfinal. We don't need to rush it more than that. And what do you think, guys? I think I don't need to rush it more than that. We will see Vasco da Gama again. We will have more games to decide, to get an opinion about Vasco. I think we already get a really good shortlist for him. Based on how well they played, where would you rank them? Seed 1 to 16. Ooh. I think Vasco da Gama for me is 6. Is seed 6 at least. At least seed 5. I think Pachacuti is under the seed 8. I don't know why I don't see Liring doing turtle ship. That's true, but you never know. Any player can be like, I'm winning, why not? Ah, true. Tato would go more demo. He would go demolition ship, but at the same time, guys, keep in mind, Tato, if he goes demo, everyone will be like, oh, it's Tato. Do you think Tato wants that? Do you think Tato really wants to be found instantly? I don't think so. I think, guys, I think you're maybe getting brain like maybe you're like, oh, Tato would have gone demo, but if I'm Tato, I don't go demo. Because if I'm winning, like if I'm losing and I think demo is the best choice, I go demo. But Vasco was winning, Vasco was ahead, Vasco had the better sieve in late game. I think Vasco could chill. He was like, okay, I don't need to go demo. I think Tato absolutely doesn't fucking care about that. Okay, I can see that. I can see this idea too. Yes, but Koreans don't have demos. That's true as well. I am the professional player here or what? I forgot that. Okay, guys. So Pachacuti Vinicius versus Vasco. Okay.